nice place to be. It's the central spot for all architecture, so it just makes sense. I'd say the shade. The upper level has a lounge area outside. There are programs where you can meet leaders of architecture firms. There are fun little events where you can buy plants and music, change the amount of concrete to being architecture. It doesn't really revolve around every aspect. It's only shapes. So.
Well, I come here most days. I have classes here. Also, a lot of my friends have classes here, so it's a good time to like see. Because there's a lot of like activities here. There's like the little cafe inside. I see people go there every day. There's a library. There's the print lab, and then all the studios for architecture are also here. Well, I think it's pretty unique because it's like specifically the design building. So, you know, it has like its own vibe to it, its own look. There's a lot of people here with like the same intentions in mind, here for the same sorts of things. So in this space, like I've said before, this is like the architecture building. It's for design. They have, at the end of the semester, every semester I think it is, there's like an exhibition where everyone shows off their projects. There's also a lot of club meetings, like there's, I know there's a club for Grasshopper that meets here, more like academically focused things. For one, I would say like more benches, more tables and things. There's not really anything like anywhere to stay here. Inside there's a bit more, but outside it's kind of like, I mean, you can see there's like 3 tables. So that would be one. Make it like more colorful. It's kind of boring if you look around. Like it's just all stone.
I probably make it out here like once every few weeks. For the neighborhood that I live in here, it's a key public space because it's an area for our community to gather. I think that there's this really pretty lake, if you can call it that, or pond that's here, and then it is surrounded by different parks for kids of different ages and like baseball fields and basketball courts. There's an area you can go fishing in the pond. There are paddle boats. Like there's just different things for people of all different ages. They have different kind of cultural events that happen throughout the year depending on what, you know, month it is. I think that, you know, like any 21st century space, it's plagued by like too much litter. You can tell that there's some like invasive algae species that make the water less pretty and is probably not as good for the biodiversity here.
Now probably a little bit more because of the weather. It's been I've been in Arizona my whole life, and this when I was a kid I used to come here. As a matter of fact, these hills that go down, we used to slide down these hills. So it's always nice to come back, and a lot of people, old and young, will come here and just have a good time. I think it's unique in a way. If you drive down, we just came off of Guadalupe, I'm sorry. If you come off of Baseline, you really don't even know it's here, unless you know it's here.
What key activities and events occur throughout the year in this public space?
Like small little parties, or maybe like a 4th of July type thing, but it's more of a family-oriented thing.
If you could change 2 things to improve this public space, what would they be and why?
Well, actually, I don't think I would change anything.